Alright YouTube, I'm taking a little bit of a break from uploading the replays and stuff like that to give you guys my WrestleMania 26 predictions. Me, huge wrestling fan, that is what it is. I'm sure I'll talk more about wrestling as time goes on, but right now I just want to give these predictions. So I'm going to go in the order that I think the matches are going to be presented in, so that'll kill two birds with one stone. First off is the Money in the Bank ladder match. It's Christian versus Dolph Ziggler versus Kane versus Shelton Benjamin versus Matt Hardy versus MVP versus Jake Swagger versus Evan Bourne versus Drew McIntyre versus Kofi Kingston. That's a lot of freaking people. I think before it used to be like 5 or 6. I don't know why they expanded it other than just getting people on the WrestleMania card for the hell of getting them on there. But anyway, this boils down to who has the most upside to them. Kofi Kingston most definitely. WWE has been on and off with pushing him. I think this is an awesome way to get him into the main event scene without having necessarily go over somebody that's in a protected position already. Second match, CM Punk versus Rey Mysterio. I'd normally go with Rey Mysterio, but CM Punk's going to take this in my opinion because Rey Mysterio has to join the Straight Edge Society if he loses. So to make for more interesting TV if Rey Mysterio's in a group he doesn't want to be in for a while. Next match, Triple H versus Sheamus. It's kind of just thrown together. I think this serves no other purpose than putting Sheamus into a WrestleMania main event. So Triple H takes it, Sheamus gets his paycheck, and we all take a pee break. Next match, Unified Tag Team Championships, Big Show and The Miz versus John Morrison and R-Truth. Kind of another just thrown together match. John Morrison and R-Truth, I think they're infinitely more talented than the other team, but Big Show and The Miz retain. Reason being, they're just more charismatic. They're not a thrown together tag team, and they make it to pretty fun TV or whatever lately. Next match, triple threat match, Randy Orton, Ted DiBiase versus Cody Rhodes. I say Randy Orton wins. Reason being, I think it's just this whole feud between Legacy or whatever is done. Randy Orton takes it, Ted DiBiase and Cody Rhodes start feuding with each other tomorrow over who costs who the match, blah blah blah. I think out of all of it, Randy Orton, this is kind of a face turn, but I don't see him acting any different, so he's going to be more of a tweener. When Ted DiBiase and Cody Rhodes start feuding tomorrow, I say Ted DiBiase plays face road. Cody Rhodes goes on to be an uncharismatic heel and gets beat by everybody every week. Next match, no holds barred, Bret Hart, Vince McMahon. If Bret Hart didn't look like a fucking hobo nowadays, I would say Vince McMahon wins just to carry this on and make another match, but nobody's going to want to see these two in a match again after this. Bret Hart. Match 7. I think they're going to give everybody a breather or whatever to set up for the real main event. So I'm going to go with the Team Diva Tag match next. Mickie James, Kelly Kelly, Eve, Gail Kim, and Beth Phoenix versus Michelle McCool, Maurice, Layla, Alicia Fox, and Vicky Guerrero. This match has no purpose. It's just to get all the divas on the WrestleMania card. I'm just going to go with the face team for the win. So, Mickie James, Kelly Kelly, Eve, Gail Kim, and Beth Phoenix, they win. I don't really know what's going to come out of this match because it's one of those 5-man tag matches where some of them have feuds between each other, but overall, I don't think, it's just such a clusterfuck that I don't think any of their feuds are going to matter. So match 8, I put World Heavyweight Championship, Chris Jericho versus Edge. I say Chris Jericho retains. Reason being is that Chris Jericho is the best heel in the WWE. Lately, Batista's been doing a better job, but it's just because he's so much better than John Cena in my opinion. But I say give it to Chris Jericho for a little while more. And plus, there is the Money in the Bank ladder match tonight too. So with Kofi Kingston winning that, I think Chris Jericho is an awesome heel for Kofi Kingston to go over, get a big face pop, and kind of welcome himself into that main event scene by winning that championship from when he cashes it in. Now match number 9 should be the main event, but it won't be. That's WWE for him. Streak versus Career, Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels. This is a tough one, but I'm gonna go with Undertaker winning. The majority of my reason is that Shawn Michaels always needs long rest periods nowadays in between, big matches or streaks of wrestling and things, and the only logical explanation to give Shawn Michaels that kind of break is by having him be retired. It stinks because I think Shawn Michaels is the type that has some integrity outside of the ring, so he's probably not going to come back after he loses this match. But even though he's one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, I think it's his time to go. Yeah, so Undertaker for the win on that one. Last match of the night, WWE Championship, Batista versus John Cena. Personally, I'd pay money to see Batista just kick this dude's ass all across the arena for 15 minutes and then pin him. But that's not how it's going to go. Batista's already beaten John Cena, and he's also got the upper hand when they've had interaction on TV for the past month or so since Batista's won the championship. So they built John Cena up as this undercard or underdog babyface as usual. John Cena takes it, little kids cheer, and everybody over the age of 15 just shakes their head and goes, here we go again. So those are my WrestleMania 26 predictions. Even if yours differ, what we have in common is that we're all going to be watching an awesome pay-per-view tonight. See you later, YouTube.